I don't know, I feel like I love independence and I love responsibility and I love caring. I got some stories of mine. I love whenever I was asked to rise to the challenge, right? And to do that. It seems that you kind of been doing that since you were around in age 15. Tell me more about that new identity, the new role that you're taking since that age, early age.
Yeah, so I'm an only child. I guess I didn't mention that, right? And like I said, my parents were really struggling with figuring out their life in Canada. So during this time, my dad was going back and forth to Venezuela. My mom was basically single mom with me because my dad was trying to figure things out in Venezuela. And then when I was like 14, 15, around that age, my grandmother, my mom's mom, she had a stroke, and my mom decided that she wanted to be with her mom. And, in hindsight, I didn't know any better. I think at some years later, I was like, that was kind of a crazy thing to do. But, my dad was in Venezuela. My mom had to go to Indonesia. And so I had to figure it out. So they left me with like a house and I didn't have my driver's license yet. And I had to figure it out. Like, how do you go to the grocery store? And, I did have a ATM card, so I had some money. So that's good. I didn't have to go figure out a job too. But even just that whole thing of like, how do you function without parents? How do you pay the bills? How do you go to the grocery store? How do you cook? Like those basic things that I think growing up you take for granted because you have a parent, I kind of had to figure out really quickly. During that time, I think I learned a lot of things. One is, again, that, you can figure it out when you have to, right? But two, also how to ask for help, honestly. And at the time, the one thing that was consistent in my life was I played volleyball, and I had my team and I had their parents. And I kind of had a kind of extended family through friends that really, I think if it wasn't for them, I don't know if I would have gotten through high school,